Welcome to NeoEnglish, your daily podcast for learning practical English fast. Today, we have a very exciting story about two famous actors making their debut on Broadway.
Yes, today we're talking about Jon Bernthal and Ebon Moss-Bachrach. They're going to be in a play called Dog Day Afternoon next year. This play will be in New York on Broadway.
Let's start with the word debut. When someone makes a debut, it means they are doing something for the first time in public. For example, if a singer performs on TV for the first time, that is her debut. Or if a football player plays his first game, that's his debut.
Great explanation. So, Jon Bernthal and Ebon Moss-Bachrach will make their Broadway debuts next year. This means it is their first time acting in a Broadway play.
Now about Broadway. Broadway is a famous street in New York City. But when we say Broadway in conversations about plays, it means theaters and shows in that area. Many people dream of performing on Broadway because it is so famous.
Yes, for example, The Lion King is a Broadway show. Also, Wicked is a Broadway show. These plays are usually big and very popular.
The play is called Dog Day Afternoon. The word play here means a story performed by actors on stage. It's not a toy or a game. For example, Romeo and Juliet is a famous play, and Hamlet is another classic play.
The new play, Dog Day Afternoon, is written by Stephen Adly Guirgis. He is a Pulitzer Prize winner. The Pulitzer Prize is a very important award for writers and journalists.
For example, if a book wins the Pulitzer Prize, it means the book is very good. Or if a journalist wins, their reporting is excellent.
Stephen Adly Guirgis also wrote another play called Between Riverside and Crazy. If you hear about it, you know it's from the same writer.
So let's talk about the phrase based on. When a play is based on something, it means it uses the ideas or story from a book, movie, or real event. For example, The Lion King is based on the story of Hamlet. Or the movie The Social Network is based on the true story of Facebook.
That's right. Dog Day Afternoon is based on a movie from 1975. The story is about a man who tries to rob a bank, but things do not go as planned.
Now, let's use some of the new words and phrases in sentences. First, debut. The singer will debut her song on the radio. I made my debut as a chef last year.
Good examples. Now, based on. The play is based on a true story. My opinion is based on my experience.
Also, Pulitzer Prize. She won the Pulitzer Prize for her novel. He dreams of winning a Pulitzer Prize.
And Broadway. Many actors hope to perform on Broadway. We watched a Broadway show last summer.
Let's do a short recap. Today's story, two actors, Jon Bernthal and Ebon Moss-Bachrach, are going to act on Broadway for the first time. That's their Broadway debut. The play is called Dog Day Afternoon, written by Stephen Adly Guirgis, who has won a Pulitzer Prize. The play is based on a famous movie.
The important vocabulary today was debut, Broadway, play, Pulitzer Prize, and based on.
Here is another easy way to remember the story. Jon Bernthal and Ebon Moss-Bachrach will act in a Broadway play next year. This is their first time on Broadway. The play is called Dog Day Afternoon. It was written by Stephen Adly Guirgis, who won a Pulitzer Prize. The play is based on a movie.
Remember, debut is when someone does something for the first time in public. Broadway is the famous theater area in New York, and a Pulitzer Prize is a top prize for writers.
If you want to keep learning English with us and stay up to date with news like this, you can subscribe to NeoEnglish. Don't miss the daily news.
Thank you for joining us today. Have a wonderful day, and see you next time on NeoEnglish.